Hello, wonderful viewers. Thank you so very much for joining me. I'd like to do a reading on a few different things. Well, number one is I do kind of want to see how confident is Trump in his answers. So he says that he's done the questions and he is ready to have them viewed. I don't know if he has actually submitted them or not, but oh boy. We'll see what happens out of these. How confident is he? All right. And we have, oh, that's a genuine reversal. Oh, not confident at all. We have the Four of Wands. So it is not a happy time in the White House. So sometimes this card has been signifying the White House. Oh boy. No, he is not confident. Okay. Really, really, really not confident here. We'll keep the reversal. Oh goodness. And so why? What is he most worried about with them? Another reversal. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, and a lot of times that's been Ivanka, and it's reversed. He's worried about her. Huh. Yeah, I think he's worried either she will get in trouble or her husband, and that it will be really devastating. He does worry most about her than any of the kids. He really does. I seldom see him worrying about Don Jr. Let me see about, does he worry about Don Jr.? We have the Three of Cups. Well, okay, so he does feel some loss when he thinks about, but it's more like he feels ready to accept that there may be losses for Don Jr. And he's sad about that. I don't get a feeling like he takes accountability for that. This figure doesn't. I feel like it's more like it's part of the woe is me. Another sad event happening. But I don't know that he's as concerned about Don Jr. How about show me Don Jr.? How is he doing here? Now, we don't have any indictments yet, but everybody's talking about how it's so likely that he'll be indicted soon. But I don't know that it would be before Thanksgiving. Let's ask that. Would Mueller do this before Thanksgiving or, yeah, just let's leave it at that simple. Would he offer indictment before Thanksgiving of Don Jr.? What? Temperance Angel. Oh, I must have a lot of reversals in this deck. Yet every time I look at it, I don't see them until them apparently. Okay, well, so that kind of would suggest to me that, it's an option. He's not. The main thing is, he's ready for it. He's watching and waiting for his ship to come in. I think what it is it's not, maybe it's not the Thanksgiving issue. Maybe it's more like those items, those questions answered have to be, sent back to him. Just anything else? Yeah, because there's more yet to learn. Right. There's more yet to learn about this situation before he's ready to do that. All right. I did ask about Don Jr. How is Don Jr.? What's going on with him right now? And we have, I think this one, the Hanged Man reversed. The delay is about over for him. He's learning some things already. Okay. He's learning some things already that we don't know about his legal jeopardy. Okay. Let's see what else. Interesting how they're getting all the reversals that seem to be in this deck. Oh, Seven of Cups. Yeah, he just doesn't even know what to think. So that's his father's card, usually the Seven of Cups. So he is not seeing things very realistically. He is choosing to, I think, be unrealistically hopeful. Yeah, I just almost see him saying, no use worrying about it till it happens. I'm going to assume it's not going to happen. until I have it in my hand. I almost feel like he can do that. Don Jr. is one who he can do denial pretty well. And usually that has been all right, kind of, in the world of business. He had to learn to do that so that he wouldn't be worrying all the time, so that he could, shove off worries and concerns, because he does take his responsibility as protecting the family fortune very, very seriously. So I think he just learned what his dad did, which is, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to win. It's going to win. I'm going to be fine. And he's doing that right now. But the Hierophant government is working. So meanwhile, in the background, government's working. The delay is about over. I feel like he's hearing some things. Maybe an appointment is made. Maybe he will need to make an appearance. Documents have been subpoenaed all this time. Yeah, I don't know. About receiving something of financial value before the election, during the campaign. Yeah, and about giving. Yeah, the hush money stuff. Yeah, I think he is in trouble. He is in trouble. But right now, he just takes a page from Dad's book and decides to believe it's going to be okay until he knows otherwise, and wants to believe he can speak it into existence. That win. All right. Well, show us Jared Kushner right now. I feel like he's more realistic. Government's working. Yeah, and he's been working. I feel like he's had more communication with the investigators, trying to figure out. I feel like I've always felt like he has a very good attorney, trying to figure out how he might be able to, make this easier for him, easier on him. And we have the Empress. Wow. So he is sort of thinking that this could be a fertile ground right now for a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new something. So he has some hope too. He has some hope too. That could signify Ivanka a little bit, And we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, he does, but no, okay, he does have a new plan. He does have a new plan. And he's got some guarded hope, I feel like, that it could mean a new beginning. He could get himself out of a lot of trouble this way. I feel like he hopes he won't do jail time. I did a reading like 3 weeks ago where I felt like he was sort of chagrined to realize, okay, he'd probably do some time just like his dad did. But this reading suggests he has a sliver of hope that he won't have to. Maybe he would get probation, community service, something like that. But it's just a sliver. He's been communicating a lot. His attorneys have been communicating a lot. They've been trying to be helpful. He's been trying to be helpful. I think that it is going to serve him well. Don Jr., perhaps not so much. Trump, perhaps not so much. Show me Ivanka right now. How is she dealing with this? Queen of Swords. Huh. She's being very planful. I have a feeling, okay, the energy I'm getting from Ivanka right now is, in some ways, like the worst is over. I mean, she knows everything's going to go crazy, but she's been in reality about this mostly. It's like when she started to realize just how bad it was, how unethical and illegal and everything that her family's business practices were. And I do think she didn't understand the extent of it until this last year. But I have a feeling like she did get to understand that. And that was horrible for her. And she was having really bad readings for quite a while there. When I was doing her readings, I was thinking, oh my gosh, Yeah, she was going through things. But at this point, I feel like she feels like she has a plan for her and for Jared. She may be a little too confident in it, though. But she feels like it's a mature plan. She feels like it's a smart plan. And she's spoken. She's always gotten that Queen of Swords, like she's been an informant in the investigation, just because she had to be. Like, I feel like she's even told her dad at one point, Dad, I can't lie to the FBI. I'll go to jail. Do you want me to go to jail? So yeah, I actually think, hmm, I think she's feeling a little more certain. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. She's getting support. I think she's getting support from her religion, from people involved in her faith. She and Jared practice Judaism. And this card, a lot of times, is Five of Pentacles. Those are two people who are suffering, but if they would go into the church, they'd have comfort. And this is reversed. So I'm thinking that means that there's sources of support for them that they are using. And we have the King of Pentacles. Don Jr.'s on her mind. This a lot of times been Don Jr. He's on her mind, I think. I think he is. What about him, though? I feel like she does want his security. She does want his security. They have an interesting relationship. But they're part of the same team, no matter their personal history together. So she does get concerned about him. She is worrying about him a little bit. Yeah, she's hoping he's Four of Pentacles, Four of Coins. She's hoping he hangs on to his security. She's hoping he hangs on to that. He needs that. He likes that role of leader of their organization and keeper of the family fortune, expander of the family fortune. He likes that role, and she's hoping he hangs on to it. That's what she's thinking. So I think Ivanka actually is not doing that terribly. What's interesting here is Trump. What's she thinking of Trump at this point? That's what I want to know. I feel like this has really changed those relationships. Not that she always enjoyed her father's, relationship with her father. I don't think she did. I think it was conflicted. But he was still daddy, She really felt like he cared about her. How's Ivanka seeing Trump these days? Trump Sr., her dad. Victorious. Six of Wands. So she believes that he is going to pull this off. Huh. So really, at this point, he gets the win, she believes. But then there's that King of Wands. Does that mean she sees him that way, mature and getting things done and focused? Or does that mean she sees, no, I don't think it's me. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands have come up a lot of times of new leadership, political leadership. I think she sees, yeah, I don't know. Well, this is bizarre. Then we have the Eight of Swords. She sees him really locked in, trapped, bound up. But yet there's the victory. I think this is the prideful guy on the horse. I think that Six of Rods right there is, because when you put it with these two, I think that's, he is being very unrealistic with her. And he is saying, it's just fine. I get the win. I always get the win. Don't worry. And so she sees that in him, and she wants to believe that. But yet she sees him as really bound up in something. And she worries about his legal jeopardy with that Eight of Swords, I think. She does worry about jail for him eventually. We have the Lovers card. Yeah. So she still loves daddy. Strange. Yeah, no, it's not strange. Of course, kids love their parents, but it's something that she gets that Lovers card. You know what I mean? That's a little. She has this deep bond with him. 9 of Wands. Yeah, she feels like new political leadership is got him a little battle weary over there. Yep. And the trapped. Oh yeah, trapped by. Yep, other leaders who will get to the truth. He's bound up in that. So isn't that interesting? She wants to see him as a winner. He's always presented himself that way. He's been her hero. He can win over in any circumstance. So when she goes with that history of just, love for him, just I love my daddy. He wins, and he's a hero and he's great. That is more comfortable for her, I think. But in her mind, she's seeing all the problems he is beset with. There's a dual nature to their relationship. And I it has been emotionally incestuous, right? Where he has given her a position in his life that is not really appropriate for a daughter, but he's just bad at boundaries, He's got personality issues. But anyways, that's interesting. There is a real internal conflict in her there. Okay, well, good to know. Wow. So, show me the Trump family Thanksgiving. How about that? Show me the Trump family Thanksgiving. How does that go? How does that go? Whoa, these flew out. Okay, we have 2 cards that flew out because they really wanted to be seen. We have the Death card and we have the Judgment card. Okay, there's the end of something here. There's the end of some kind of unity here. And judgment is falling. No, it's not good. Not good at all. In fact, they may not have a proper Thanksgiving celebration together. Yeah, it's a problem. Okay. All righty. Well, and again, all we say is that we want for all of them what Spirit would want for them. That's what we want for them. For our nation, oh my goodness, we want growth and we want peace and we want honesty in politics. So I thank you so much for joining me. I'm very grateful for all of you. Bye-bye.